Hi, I'm Erik Linask here in the TMC newsroom. We are in San Jose, California this week, and it's my pleasure to have on our show Debbie Jo Severin. She's the CMO at 8x8. Debbie Jo, thanks for joining me.
Hi, great to see you again.
Thank you. So it's been a really exciting month for 8x8, but maybe the best place to start is the most recent activity. That'd be with your earnings.
Right. We announced earnings today. We had record earnings for our first fiscal quarter. So we did $18.5 million, 10% year-over-year growth for that quarter, and so just a lot of good things happening.
So what's driving that growth?
Yeah, I was here a year ago doing a similar interview, and we had announced a unified communications platform. We've been in the hosted PBX space, or cloud telephony, I guess. Cloud's the new buzzword. But we had taken that and brought it to the PC with a soft phone and the whole PBX on your computer. So as we set out through 2010 and 2011, we said, let's stay focused on doing a couple things. One is extend that cloud telephony business and improve that for customers and revenue growth, but also build our cloud computing business. We had acquired a managed hosting company in 2010, and that did dedicated managed hosting, and so let's extend that. So a month ago, we announced an acquisition of Zerigo. Zerigo does virtual private clouds and DNS services, so that takes from a dedicated managed hosting sort of down to the by hour, if you will, cloud computing. And then we announced a week later the acquisition of the VCE vBlock platform to take us into the enterprise cloud space. And VCE, it's a VMware, Cisco, EMC platform, so that an enterprise who's decided to go to virtualization can also go to the cloud from the standpoint of they can drag and drop their servers if they were internal or to a third party. So then yesterday, we announced that we were doing a cloud video service to extend that communications collaboration services that we've got. And what's very cool about that is I think people experience video conferencing online from our service, virtual meeting, or a WebEx, or a Skype, or a GoToMeeting. Or they experience video conferencing in the room, the boardroom, and that's a very sort of premise-based solution, point-to-point in most cases. And so now we've blended those so that somebody can be in a telepresence system, join a meeting, and then they can be on their computer and join a meeting. And the company doesn't have to buy bridging hardware or anything. That's in our network, and it's built on the Polycom Intelligent Core. So we've got great technology from Polycom, and we've got great technology from 8x8. So I think we've gone from being sort of a valued company for our customers, providing telephony services, to really an infrastructure company for them, an alternative infrastructure company for them.
And I also think that part of the perception, at least in the market, has been that 8x8 has traditionally serviced just the SMB market.
Right.
Really extends that to the whole range from the SMB up into the larger enterprise as well.
That's correct, and I think you can see it in our earnings and announcements. We've seen over the last couple years our customers are getting slightly larger in terms of the services they buy from us, in terms of the number of lines, and we see that. And we're also seeing distributed enterprises see the value of a really hosted cloud telephony service, because they get a lot of benefits from that distribution without having to buy hardware in every location, and they can have remote employees essentially be part of the system. So we're just finding customers are now sort of naturally adopting it.
How do these latest moves change your go-to-market strategy, if at all?
Well, one of the other announcements we did about a month ago was we announced a channel strategy. We've been primarily a direct business. We see, especially with the video, cloud, and the computing, that IT VARs data VARs, not the traditional telecom agent and resellers, but these guys now can still sell their equipment and get a lot of value from over-the-top type of services. And so we brought on some new sales folks, Kim Niederman, who worked at Cisco and Polycom, and Don Trimble, to really kind of launch that channel strategy or that go-to-market strategy for us.
Well, excellent. Certainly exciting times over at 8x8.
Yeah.
Some changes, almost like a new company.
Yeah, well, you know, 8x8's pretty notorious for sort of reinventing themselves, having been around for over 20 years. So, but I think we found our real niche in our technology prowess in this cloud space.
Excellent. Well, Debbie Jo, it's great to see you as always. Thanks
Thank you
for being with us.
Thank you for having me. All right, bye-bye.